I started to really find peace when I understood what this meant. And what I'm talking about is when you truly let go and let God, it's not a feeling. It's not a decision you can so much make as it is something that you truly know in your heart and soul. I'll give you an example. When things get out of hand, who do you blame? When something happens to you without you feeling like you deserve it, who always takes the fall? What's like one question you ask consistently? God, why did you do this to me? Why is this happening to me? And you need to ask yourself, what have you done? There are very few times in life where decisions like that, where you question them, are made. And sometimes it's not for the reasons that we think. Sometimes good things don't always happen to good people. And sometimes vice versa. Bad things happen to good people. My brothers and sisters out there, life is never guaranteed one way or another. But the only thing that is if you give up, if you do not quit, then your outcomes will be very different. If you give up, you will never know what it's like to succeed. And if you do not quit, you will never know what it's like to truly fail. Because even if you do fail, or you don't get to where you want to get to on your first, second, or third try, you have never known what it's like to lay down and not get back up after getting knocked down. Just like somebody who lays down after getting knocked back down will never know what it feels like to get back up. It's always easier to stay laying down when the world beats you. It's a lot harder to constantly get back up. I can tell you firsthand, there have been times where I feel like giving up. There have been times where I question myself. And I'm praying and hoping with all my strength and all my resolve that tomorrow I will be able to show you guys a lot more than just me sitting in my car and talking. The reason why I haven't, and the reason why I've been struggling as much as I have, is two main things. One, I do get very nervous, not just to be on camera, but to be moving around on camera, to be talking and walking and doing certain things. I don't know how I'll come across or how it'll look. And sometimes, if I'm being honest, that does kind of scare me. Sometimes I'm being real, like there are moments where I don't know if I'm okay with that. But what I've come to realize is this. I'm grateful for every single opportunity that God gives me. And I want to be able to make a difference in this world. I want to be able to help those who are unable to help themselves. There are people in this life who we may not be able to love fully, whether that's family, friends, or even a relationship, because they're not meant to be in our life. However, that does not mean it should ever stop you on your journey of getting closer with who you are as a person and who God intended you to be. There are times where I know that I could do better. There are times where I know that I'm not always the best at picking things up or processing things or simply just dealing with my life. There's nobody else to blame but myself. I don't blame anyone. But you know what the difference is between me and most people? Is when I get knocked down, when I feel like not getting back up, I always find a way. I push myself harder because my family doesn't have the luxury of waiting for me to get back up slowly. My family has been through enough. My mom has sacrificed more than enough. And there are times where I look at her and I still realize, wow, she's still sacrificing for me. And there's no reason why she needs to be. My brothers and sisters out there, life is never easy. But what you do with the life you're given matters more than anything. I would much rather take a risk and take a chance on trying to figure out who I'm meant to be and what I'm meant to do than constantly just being okay with who I am today. My brothers and sisters out there, life is never guaranteed, but I pray for yours. I pray you wake up every day. I pray you have a good day. But above all that, I just pray to be able to see you when you know that you are at your lowest, when you feel like you have nobody, because that's what this account's for, to help you feel like you belong, to show you there will always be somebody in your corner, and to remind you that no matter what happens today, you are worth more than you know, and I'm truly grateful you woke up. I'll be praying to see you again all very soon. Thank you for being here, my friends, and have a great rest of your day.